lockdown and have basically become pillars in the community and helping other business owners who also recognize that the lockdowns have been unlawful and want to open up their businesses. So we've got Colin from Futuristic Fitness and Jamie Russo from Pushing Tattoo, and they're going to tell their story and how they've remained open and the methods that they've used to protect themselves. So I'm going to hand it over to Jamie.
Thank you. And yeah, so I own Pushing Tattoo Emporium in Barrie, Ontario. I opened in January 4th. I went prohibition style to begin with. Then February 11th, I'm involved with We Are All Essential. So this is a business organization that's helping empower and educate other businesses on how to stay open. So with them, we decided that we were going to do a cross-Canada opening of February 11th. During Ontario decided that February 16th they were going to open again. So it's going to allow us all to open. So about 70 to 80% of the businesses sat back down. I went ahead with it. I advertised for about 2 weeks and I took my stand. So they hit me right in the beginning. I'm standing in a common law. So I wrote them notices right after they hit me. They gave me a summons. I've been going to the court and working on that. A lot of the summons in that aren't really making it through the court. They keep kicking it down the road. So I'm in traffic court, right? For a summons for the world's most deadliest virus. I'm in traffic court and I'm at my 5th. I'm actually going to get a pre-trial the end of October. So by the time I get to trial, I'm looking at the new year. So this is kind of ridiculous. This shows you just how deadly this virus is. I'm in traffic court. Come on, right? So I wrote a bunch of people notice of liabilities, and I believe that's why they have backed up off me. So just before they allowed me to reopen, which I've been open the whole time, in July there, 2 weeks before I had a complaint to the health board, and the health board phoned me. They didn't even show up. They phoned me and they said they were going to educate me. So I thought the 3 visits and the summons was education, but apparently it's not. So they wanted to talk to me on the phone. So at the end of the conversation, they said, we will not send over enforcement provided we get no other complaints, which I let them know a complaint is hearsay. And I said, that's fine. I said, oh, you guys got my paperwork? And they said, yes, we do. I said, well, you know exactly where I stand. So I haven't heard anything from them since. So there is a way that you can stay open. It's pretty simple. You got to do a lot of work, though, at the same time. The work you have to do is get rid of your ignorance. You have to learn what your rights are. When you know your rights, that gives you the pillar to stand on. And when you're standing on your rights in that firm pillar, they can't push you off of it, no matter how much they're pushing. So that's what I did, and that's how I made it to this point, right? So, and I'm going to continue to stand, and I'm educating anyone that's ready to listen. There's multiple ways you can go about this. There's not just one sole way. You can use common law, you can use Bill of Rights. You know, Mitch is going to talk a little bit about another avenue to learn your rights and where they've all been established. This is something that is by design. They took it out of schools. They don't teach us what our rights are. So it's up to us to get rid of our ignorance, learn our rights, stand on them, and be unwavering, right? The more businesses and people that stand up together, we will end this faster. That's all it takes. They're applying this whole agenda on us, but we have to lock arms and we have to move as one unit, right?
Very well done.